Today's early call is to Muswell Hill. Following an accident, 20-year-old Stephen McIntaggart's car has spun out of control and into a tree. His head has taken the full force of the impact.
All right, I'm Alistair and this is Graham, paramedic.
Don't know his name, don't know anything.
Paramedics and a local GP are already on scene. The situation is critical. Stephen is unconscious. He is struggling for breath and showing signs of a serious head injury.
Okay, we've seen him move his legs. Okay, that's good. If we can get the board slid in here.
The firemen have taken the roof off Stephen's car, but he's still trapped inside the wreckage by the tree.
Happy to do that? Okay, let's crack on and do it then. You want to call it on the head? If we go ready, brace, move, yeah?
One.
No, hold on. You don't call it. The person in the head calls it, yeah?
Ready, brace, move.
Okay, we'll just bring him into alignment. Okay, that's good.
Good.
Can we get the board in now?
Any false move could cause further injuries to Stephen. His breathing is getting steadily worse.
People around here? He's lying at an angle anyway, so what I'd like to do is straighten him up.
So let's
No, we're
go.
just going to... Sorry, what's your name? Paul. Okay, sorry.
Straight up.
Can I just control it? Yeah, is that all right? If we just go straight up, yeah.
Ready, brace, move.
Well done. Okay, yep, okay, right, stop there, stop. Okay, excellent, right, let's get him off and onto the ambulance trolley, thanks.
Stephen is free from the car, but deeply unconscious. Alistair is worried he could stop breathing.
Okay, have him down to kneeling height now, thanks. No, just leave the head blocked, sorry. Just leave the head blocked. Okay, everybody, listen up, okay? I appreciate all your suggestions, okay? But we need one person in control, and it's going to be myself, all right? Can you cut his clothes off? Thanks. Can we try and get another line into him? That'd be great. I've got another bag of fluid drawn up as well. So I'm going to need nice and quiet from everyone. That'd be great, thank you.
Alistair prepares to anaesthetise and intubate Stephen. It's a difficult procedure and usually done in the hospital resuscitation room.
Graham, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm happy to give all of that.
The powerful drugs sedate and then paralyse Stephen.
Okay, we'll twitch, this is normal. Okay.
Alistair passes the breathing tube through Stephen's vocal cords and secures it just above his lungs.
Okay, who's you out? Connect up, keep the cricoid on, thanks. Keep it on, keep it on.
It's a bit short.
Okay, we've got yellow. Cricoid can come off now, thanks. Okay, if you could have the tie, yeah, if you can keep bagging, if you can hold the tube and bag.
The bag acts as a portable ventilator.
Yep, thanks, Graham. Could you get the collar back on him?
With Stephen's breathing successfully controlled, Alistair gets a better handle on his injuries. The news isn't good.
He's got a right-sided chest injury, and left sounds okay. And then we'll do a right thoracostomy, I think.
Air is trapped in the space around one of Stephen's lungs, causing it to collapse. Alistair urgently needs to drain the air out. The only way to do this is to make an incision into his chest cavity.
Okay. It was down, there was no tension. It was a definite pneumothorax. Okay, good stuff. If we can log roll him onto the scoop now, and then we'll get going. Ready, brace, go.
After almost an hour of roadside treatment, Stephen is stable enough to be moved. But Alistair is worried that Stephen has suffered further internal injuries, and these can only be picked up in hospital.
Hi, it's Alistair, him, doctor. Hi. Driver in Rtc car versus tree.
Trauma team A&E resource. Thank you. Bye.
Stephen is now airborne, and Alistair watches him for changes in his blood pressure or heart rate.
Orthopedics, would you mind opening...
Paul, Tony and the rest of the trauma team gather in resus to prepare for Stephen's arrival.
Lovely, thank you.
As trauma team leader, Paul will take charge of Stephen's care.
He's right-sided pneumothorax and he had a thoracostomy. We're getting a fast scan as well. The radiologists are aware. They're going to come in here.
Has anyone got the card? Has the card arrived?
Make sure that that's not intense.
Right, there's one person missing. Can you get hold of a radiology registrar to come here now? Can someone hit the clock, please?
3 kinds of surgeon, 2 anaesthetists, 2 nurses and a radiologist will treat Stephen.
Someone wants to get in, do the primary survey, please. Claire, do you want to carry on, get them on the phone and get them down here, please? OK, listen up, Alistair.
Okay, I'll come and give you the handover. OK, this is an adult male driver in an Rtc car versus tree. On our arrival, he was GCS of 4. He has a frontal head injury. He had decreased air entry in the right side of his chest. He's had a total of 10 milligrams of morphine and 10 milligrams of midazolam for sedation. He's had a right thoracostomy and he's been stable and transferred.
Okay, can we have 3 people on this side of the patient? So with anaesthesia, ready, steady, brace.
Ready, steady, brace.
Okay, heart sounds?
Heart sounds really normal. Happy target.
Anaesthesia, are you happy with that tube at the moment or not?
Yeah.
You are?
Chest X-ray.
Paul's priority is to make sure Stephen's chest injury is not causing internal bleeding.
We're going to get a chest x-ray early, which is what we're doing at the moment. Simultaneously, we're getting a quick abdominal ultrasound scan, which is what we call a fast scan. And we're going to get a pelvic film as well to make sure that his pelvis is intact.
Tony helps insert a chest drain, which ensures that Stephen's lungs do not collapse again. Paul's x-rays are ready.
We've established very early on that there's no evidence, okay, that he is bleeding significantly in any of his large bloody cavities. His head has now become his priority. We've been here for 12 minutes. We want to get a scan of his head and make sure that he doesn't need neurosurgery. No, should we report that at the moment and get him round to CT?
We're disconnected? I think we are.
Yeah,
Shall we?
absolutely. Okay. Omninephritist count.
The CT scanner will produce detailed images of Stephen's brain and show whether or not he needs surgery.
I mean, this is a sort of Rolls-Royce quality scanner, so we should know if there's anything going on inside the head within the next sort of 10 minutes. I mean, it's very, very quick indeed, actually.
It's very cool.
The first indications are promising.
The CT head scan shows that there isn't any significant bleed inside the head which needs neurosurgical involvement at the moment.
Stephen does not need immediate surgery, but the full extent of his head injuries will not be known until he is woken up in intensive care. Paul heads to the relatives' room to update Stephen's parents. Stephen McIntaggart was woken up 9 days later. He spent 5 weeks in hospital and is now back at work.